What's up, everybody? This is the Chicago Sports Talk Michael back at it again with a Chicago Bears video, and it's going to be addressing the Caleb Williams cult. And you already know the title. Apparently, I'm a fake fan because, do you want to know what people are expecting me to say? Oh my God! The Bears are going to get Caleb Williams, the best prospect since Andrew Luck, the best prospect that the Bears possibly ever had. Oh my God, I cannot wait till the Bears select him. Oh my God, he's in the best situation to succeed. He has DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, and a solid offensive line, and possibly a solid play caller in Shane Waldron. That's what y'all expect me to say when I know straight through the bullshit. Remember when we had John Fox? We drafted Mitch Trubisky. We went 5-11. And guess what? Proceeded to fire John Fox the first year of Mitch Trubisky. John Fox was on the hot seat, believe it or not, which is why it was a make it or break it year for him, and he got fired. Matt Nagy, same thing. Drafted Justin Fields his rookie year, won 6 games. Guess what? Matt Nagy got fired along with Ryan Pace. So I beg to differ. Unless you see Caleb Williams taking taking this Bears team to the playoffs his first year, and him having I wouldn't say a CJ. I think CJ Stroud kind of already, set the record. I don't think that's ever going to be broken again. But if you're expecting Caleb Williams to have a similar season to what Stroud had, a similar season to what Andrew Luck did his first year on the Colts, won 11 games. You expect me to be excited about this crap when you know it's not going to happen? Because Matt Eberflus, even though I do think he made this Bears defense better than it was under Allen Williams, he's still going on the hot seat this year. Whether they draft a quarterback, whether they keep Fields or they're not signing a free agent. I've come to contend with that. They're not signing a free agent. The head coach is already coming in with the hot seat. If he does not take this team to the next step, because we won 7 games last year, if he does not take us over the hump, Matt Eberflus will most likely be fired. And maybe Ryan Poles will also be fired on top of that too, because I love to hear the argument, Ryan Poles will be saving his job if he drafts Caleb Williams, who resets the quarterback clock. So that's Matt Eberflus. No, not necessarily true. Because if that's the case, we would have kept John Fox right around 2017. We would have kept Matt Nagy because they drafted their quarterback. So I'm a fake fan because I see right through that bullshit. I know this team better than anybody else. I've seen Mitch Trubisky go 5-11. The John Fox's last year on the team. I've seen Justin Fields have us as a 6-11 team that year. Fired Matt Nagy. What is it going to be the same for Caleb Williams? You can make the argument that Caleb Williams may be more talented than those two quarterbacks that I just said, but it doesn't matter. And people will be like, "Oh, if you don't believe in Caleb Williams, why do you still believe in Justin Fields?" And then I get interrupted when I'm trying to make a statement. Because with that first overall pick, I want everybody to listen to this. When you trade that first overall pick, you can acquire assets to address other positions. Left tackle, center, safety, edge if you don't get a Danielle Hunter, and possibly more offensive linemen and a complementary receiver. Marvin Harrison, Roma Doomsday, or Malik Neighbors. So, you're telling me that Caleb Williams is going to overcome those obstacles? Because if we draft him, can we just throw out the narrative? We're not getting a first-round pick out of Justin Fields. You're getting a second. If we trade Justin Fields, you're getting a second or a third-round pick, and you're going to have to live with that. That you passed up on other positions just to get a generational talent, and you put him in a wrong scenario where he has to play hero ball. And very rare a rookie quarterback comes in and takes the team to the playoffs, which Kevin Warren is expecting the Bears to do, regardless who the quarterback is. And I'm a fake fan because I see right through that bullshit, which I know what's going to happen. Caleb will win 6 games, which I'll predict if the Bears get Caleb, will win 6 games. And then Eberflus will get fired. Ryan Poles maybe will get fired, which I don't think maybe he will or will not. And then you bring in a whole new head coach that didn't draft Caleb Williams either way. So tell me, Bears fans, you're calling me a fake fan for not seeing through the bullshit that you're going to try to prop yourself. You're insinuating Caleb is going to do good. You're putting way too much expectations on the kid. You're not even seeing him for who he is. You're already crowning him the future savior of the Chicago Bears. Let me tell you something. If they couldn't do it with Justin Fields, who I can make the case that it was their most talented quarterback in their entire history. People want to bring up, Cutler's better than him. Well, Cutler had did we ever draft a quarterback that was talented in college? Because I can assure you Justin Fields was talented in college. So that's why we label him as the best talented quarterback we've ever had. So if we fail to develop that quarterback, what makes you think we're going to develop Caleb Williams? And I don't want to hear the argument, well, Caleb was way better than Justin Fields in college. It doesn't matter. When you play and this is why I said I'm going to be hard on Caleb. Because you're all expecting to be this Patrick Mahomes type of being, which you can't even give him a realistic comparison. And when I do try to give him a realistic comparison, I get attacked on, which I called him Tua, which I said, hey, I think Caleb is the type of quarterback that needs everything perfect to be around him. Otherwise, he'll fall on his face, kind of like Tua. And then people were attacking me and be like, oh no, that's a blasphemous take. That's a hater take. I gave you a good reason. Caleb, when you make the argument that he didn't have receivers in college, he folds like laundry. But if he had everything perfect to be around him like Tua does, I think he probably would excel. But that's my point being, is I'd rather have us address the team before we address the quarterback. And when you call me a fake fan for not seeing bullshit, something is going to be up. Even if we draft Caleb, there's something in the back of your head that should tell you that the Bears probably are going to fuck this up. There's something in the back of your head that should be telling you that the Bears will fuck this up. Rather or not, you call me a fake fan, the Caleb Williams cultists are going to change their opinion about Caleb Williams. I'll give this 1 to 2 years. They're going to change their opinion about Caleb Williams, and around 2026, guess what the argument is going to be, Bears fans? The Bears need to draft Arch Manning because of his last name. You hear that, Bears fans? You hear that? How many quarterbacks do we have to go through until you realize you have to build a team? I hate the Green Bay Packers, but at least they built a team around Brett Favre, and they didn't even need to worry. They drafted his successor, Aaron Rodgers, then drafted his successor, Jordan Love. At least they can build the team around the quarterback. What have the Bears done? Nothing. They're superior to us. The Detroit Lions, even though Jared Goff is not talented, at least they build the team around him. As far as the Vikings go, I think they will draft a quarterback, even though I want them to draft AJ McCarthy, which would be hilarious. But at least they want to build a team around the quarterback. What have the Bears done? We always worry about, oh, we need a quarterback. And I want everyone to get over the 2017 draft for a moment. Patrick Mahomes was not labeled generational. He was projected to be a bust. Fell in the perfect scenario. Deshaun Kaiser and Mitch Trubisky were rated above him. Don't believe me? Go look it up for yourself. I guarantee you, Mahomes does not even sniff the top three. Maybe he does in a few, but nobody knew Mahomes would be Mahomes of today. So get rid of this generational crap and focus on the team. And guess what? When I say I'm not going to care about the Bears, it's because why get mad when you know what's going to happen? But anyways, that's all for today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching.